Hi friends, and thanks for coming for another story time. So today I'm going to read a book about apples. Apples. Yes, so this is the apple book that I chose for our apple study, and it's by one of my favorite authors, and her name is Gail Gibbons. That's her. And I love her books because they are so full of information. They have so many facts and so many numbers and interesting things to learn about the subjects that she talks about. So we get to learn about apples today. And because the book is so full of information, we're not going to be reading the whole book. We're going to start kind of in the middle. The beginning is a lot about history. So if you want to learn about the history of apples and you'd like to hear the story of the history of apples, then I can do that for you guys. Just let your mom and dad know, or you can buy this book and it'll tell you all about the history of apples, okay? But we're going to start kind of in the middle, where we're going to talk about what apples, how apples grow, and then what they do during the different seasons. It's going to be fun. All right. Okay. Let's start on this side, okay? We're going to start with our apple. Look at that. An apple is a firm, crispy, fresh, fleshy fruit with a hard center called a core. Have you guys had an apple? Is that a good description of an apple, right? The core has 5 seed chambers, 5 seed chambers. And look at that, there it is. There are the 5 seed chambers. Let's count the seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has a 5 seed chamber. Just like a star, right? A star has 5 points. It kind of reminds me of a star. In the springtime, flowers called apple blossoms begin to bloom on the apple trees. Look at those beautiful flowers. Each blossom has to be pollinated in order for an apple to grow. The blossoms are usually pollinated by insects or by the wind. Oh, that is beautiful. After a while, the blossoms begin to die and the apples start to grow. Yeah, see that? They kind of turn like a brown color, the flowers. But look, the fruit is growing. Isn't that wonderful? Throughout the warm summer, the little apples grow bigger and bigger. Does anybody have an apple tree in their house? I do. I have an apple tree. So, yeah, the apples, if you look at them during the summertime, they grow and they grow bigger and bigger. During the late summer or early fall, the apples ripen, right? So they get extra sweet and extra big. When the trees are loaded with ripe apples, it is harvest time. Workers pick the apples by hand. So this is another season, right? The fall. So they start to gather the apples. It's that late summer, early fall, right? Oh, look, an apple delivery truck. Some are shipped to stores. Some are used to make apple juice, apple cider, apple jelly, applesauce, and lots of other apple products. Look at all of that. Applesauce, apple jelly, apple juice. Ooh. Some are sold in baskets at roadside stands, right? Do any of you guys go to the farmer's market? Do you go to the farmer's market? The farmer's market has some too, right? Delicious apples. During the fall, it is fun to go apple picking. Has anyone gone apple picking? I haven't gone apple picking, but it sounds like a lot of fun. Also, there are country fairs. Awards are given to the best looking apples, the best tasting apple pies, and the most delicious applesauce. There is apple cider too. Yeah, apple cider is a big part of fall, right? Yummy apple cider. Oh, look. It's a holiday. You guys can recognize it. During Halloween, look, everyone's dressed up. There are caramel apples and candy apples. Some people bob for apples. These are all fun things that you can do with apples, even on a holiday like Halloween. Oh, what's that season right there? Winter. When winter arrives, the apple tree branches become bare. The trees will become dormant until the next spring. Dormant, it's like they're sleeping. When the trees will produce a new crop of apples. Yay! So this will be the spring, right? That's kind of the springtime. So that was actually all I wanted to share with you today for our book. But this is neat because it shows some of the apples that that are out there. We have many kinds of apples. Like this one right here, this green one's really, really delicious in an apple pie. My mom makes a great apple pie with the Granny Smith apples. So this book has got a little bit more to it, but it's really a wonderful book, and though we don't have time to read the whole thing. I hope that you enjoyed the parts that we read, and hopefully you'll enjoy exploring apples. Maybe you have some at your home that you can explore and look at, and we'll see you guys next time for another story, okay? You guys have a great day. Bye!